Hello everyone and welcome to Downhaven Entertainment. Today we will be reviewing As Above, So Below. The movie stars Perdita Week, who plays Batman. This chick is insane. She knows 7 languages, she's an archaeologist, she's a black belt in Krav Maga, she's defeated Superman. She did it all, and of course she's young and attractive. Yeah, right, and this is a nuclear physicist. But honestly, she did do a pretty good job in this movie. Even though she's hot and young, she pulls it off and it's not distracting for me. I'm not sitting there saying, there's no way this chick does all of this. I liked her in this movie. Thumbs up. Ben Feldman, a little more realistic than Batwoman over here, other than he's proficient in another language than this chick knows, so he conveniently becomes her translator. But again, he's young and good looking, and also playing Quasimodo apparently.
What's up?
What?
You said my name.
No, I didn't say Junior Quasimodo. I was talking about the actual character Quasimodo.
Oh.
Yeah.
Oh.
Yeah.
I gotta go now.
Hold on. How have you been? What you up to these days?
I got a new car.
Really? What kind?
2013 Chevy Impala.
Sweet. What color?
White. Like your mom.
Cool. So, what happened to your other car?
You don't remember?
Nope. Hey, yo, Jay Quaz.
What's up, bro?
Dude, Thor's a man. Oh.
I gotta go now.
Alright, well, I see it. Wait, how did you hear me say Quasimodo when you are somewhere else?
Editing.
Odd. Well, anyway, I call this guy Quasimodo because he randomly fixes church bells in France and it just comes out of nowhere and I'm just like, why? Of course he doesn't have the look or dresses like a guy who does this type of job, but it's Hollywood, you know, everybody's young and attractive. I know we're slowly moving away from that mentality in Hollywood, but it sucks to know that mentality is still there. Edwin Hodge, the only character in this movie that makes sense. It's fine that he's a good-looking young man, he's just a cameraman. He doesn't have any degrees or any special abilities. He has a profession and it's cameraman. But Edwin doesn't have much to do in this movie. He's mostly behind the camera, but when he's on screen, he does a great job with what he has to work with. Now let's talk about what worked for the movie. The last 30 to 40 minutes of this movie picked up. There was some pretty great imagery and haunting sound effects in this movie. Not necessarily scary, but creepy. The idea of this movie was pretty cool. What they were going to search for was a pretty epic thing to look for, but I like that the story didn't become epic. It was a contained and personal story that motivated the plot. It did something new. The way the found footage style of execution worked for this movie. I really like the way they put some thought into how they would execute this found footage style of movie. There were 4 headset cameras that the audience could see through, and I felt that it worked so the movie didn't feel stale following one camera around all the time. The ending. Right when I thought they were going to quarantine us, they didn't. There was more to it, and I love how it ended. It's pretty close to how I would have ended a found footage type of movie. Now let's talk about what didn't work. These characters are annoying. There was a scene like, oh great, oh no, I'm stuck.
Okay, just breathe.
I can't get out of this. Go ahead, you go ahead. Just go ahead of me. I can't get I'm stuck on these bones. These human bones are freaking me out. No, keep going ahead. Keep going forward. No, grab the camera. You get the camera. No, you go grab the camera. You grab the camera and go without me. I'm scared. Someone tell me to take that music off. Tell me to shut up. I'm stuck. I'm hyperventilating. I'm hyperventilating. I'm hyperventilating. I'm hyperventilating. I'm hyperventilating. And I was saying to myself, shut up and just figure out a way out of this situation. Stop all yelling at one time. You're not helping any. And there were quite a few scenes like this. And those scenes really didn't need to be there. To me, it felt like false forced tension added in this movie for the sake of adding tension when they really should be moving along, story-wise. Speaking of which, the first and a half act of this movie was so slow and awful. It's just exposition, 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 exposition. Nobody cares about these people in these found footage movies. The only ones who get away with build-up and character development in their found footage movies are the Paranormal Activity movies. But no, we have to have this cameraman filming stuff all the time, even the stuff that doesn't even matter. Here's an idea. film the first part of this movie in traditional Hollywood fashion. Then we can switch to the found footage view when they enter the catacombs. I feel it'll work so much better than this shaky, fakey found footage of unnecessary dialogue. And I also find that there are a few too many jump scares in these movies. Somebody tell these guys jump scares work if they're used sparingly. They need to build up atmosphere in order for the audience to be scared, not startled. I mean, there's literally a jump scare like this. And I was like, did you just us? I can't believe he just us. Stop us. And the casting. I'm really getting sick of seeing young people in these roles that are meant for mature people. I'm not even going to get too in-depth about this subject. Here's my cast if I were to direct this movie. Overall, stupid movie. Great idea, but amateur in its execution. It has a great set, everything feels realistic, and when they enter the catacombs, everything looked and sounded natural. Can't say for the outside world though. Everything felt fake, everything looked so scripted, unnatural, and it's lit up like a Hollywood movie, which distracted from the flow of the found footage movie feel. The crackpot theories based on their evidence was fun, and it was cool seeing them finding out things about the hell that they were going through. So after adding all this up, I have to give this movie a solid B-.